So I'm in the process of getting out the military, and these old heads, they love to tell you not gonna make it and that the outside world is so hard. But I think they just misinformed, and a lot of shit they weren't able to access. Like, I had to learn all this shit through like social media and just like asking other veterans, which probably wasn't available to them. So look, I'm gonna drop some game for y'all, you know what I'm saying, real quick. So basically, I'm about to go to school when I get out the military. I don't care about school. I have really no intention to take no classes. But if I become a full-time student and I'm moving to California, I'll be getting paid $3,800 a month to be a full-time student for 3 years. So my rent paid for, tuition paid for, all that. Now that's smooth. So you making $3,800, you know? Now, like, you don't even have to get a crib that's worth that much amount of money. You can also claim financial aid and unemployment, right? So now we're still talking about a lot of money, right? Now, I'm not even gonna talk about disability on top of that. With disability, you could get, like, disability is $4,000 a month. Okay, that's to give it 100%. Like I said, I'm not gonna speak on disability for real. But you looking at $10,000 a month if you become a full-time student. That's for 3 years. $10,000 a month for 3 years. Okay, right? But they tell you don't get out. They tell you don't get out. Then you got a VA home loan. So the minute you get out the military, you could be owning property because you're going to school, and that's paying for your property, which then pays for your mortgage. But I still shouldn't get out, right? Right, I don't get it. Then there's this thing called VRE. With VRE, if you have any type of disability percentage, I think it's 20% now, then you get an extra year of school paid for. So now you're going to school for, now you're making that much amount of money for 4 years? 4 years. Now, if you don't even have to go to school to full time. Like, let's say you go to school, it's whenever you're going to school, you're going to get paid. So if I take summers and I take winters off like regular college students, then you will only get paid for the time you're in school. But you can save enough money up, that'll be fine. But if you do that, you extend your GI Bill to 6 years, which is also pretty crazy. So I think the only people that failed when they got out the military didn't use their benefits. Like, they're going to try to tell you, oh, you only did 4 years, like you should have waited till retirement. You're still gonna get a lot of benefits, bro, and a lot of benefits you won't get, like, you won't be able to reap those benefits till you get out. But yeah, the outside world, I guess, is hella hard, and y'all shouldn't get out, bro. Y'all should stay in and work with these terrible work conditions forever, gang. But y'all got it, bro. Don't listen to me. Game is game.